الإمام الكاظم، أقسام الديوانية، قسم اللغة الإنجليزية، المرحلة الأولى، مادة النحو، التدريس محمد حسين البدري. اليوم عندنا المحاضرة الأخيرة اللي هي عنوانها Prepositions in, on, at. Prepositions حروف الجر in, on, at. Let's first know what is a preposition. What is a preposition? Preposition is a word which is in, at, on, about, without, against. All these are prepositions, but today we are talking only about in, at, on. So a preposition is a word that links, that connects a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to some other part of the sentence. See, a preposition is used. When do we use it? To show direction, location, or time, or to introduce an object. Okay, so we use it to show direction, location, time, etc. So here we have this picture. You can see here in plus, as like here the definition, in plus what, noun, pronoun, for example, in the car. You see here within, at a traffic light, for example, at home, on the chair, you see, etc. These are simple examples. We are going to talk about them in some details. Prepositions of place, because we are going to talk about the prepositions of place and time. Place and time. Place, at, in, on. In general, we use at for a point, in for any closed space, on for a surface, ground, سطح يعني. See here, this photo, prepositions, place. So here we have at, point, we have here, point, at the corner. Okay, we say at the corner, not in the corner, at the corner. Sometimes we can say in the corner, it has another meaning. Okay, at the bus stop, at the door. Where are you now? I'm at the door. I am at the door. At the top of the page. At the top of the page. At the end of the road. At the end of the road. You see? Here, any closed space. In the garden. In London. In France. In a box. In my pocket. On surface. On the wall. On. Okay? Something on the wall, on the ceiling, on the door, on the cover, on the floor. You see? Here we have prepositions of time. Here you see time in this photo, in, on, at. For example, in 1960. Okay? On Monday at 5 o'clock. We use at for precise time, precise, exact. In for months, years, centuries, and long periods. On for days and days. For example, here we say at a precise time here, at 3 o'clock, at 10:30 a.m., at noon, see you at noon, for example, at dinner time, at bed time. You see, precise, يعني وقت دقيق. In, as I said, for months, years, centuries, and long periods. In May, in summer, in 1990, okay, in the 1919s, you see, on here, on days and days, on Sunday, on Tuesday, okay, on the days of the week, on 6th March. You see, when you put here 6, say on, without number, in May. You see here, in May, but here on 6 March, in May, on 25 December 2010, on a Christmas Day, on a Christmas Day, on Valentine, on Valentine. You see, we use what? We use on with them. We will explain one by one, in, on, and at. In, used for unspecific times, during a day, month, season, and year. For example, we say she always reads newspapers in the morning. You see, we use it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, okay? In summer, in winter, in spring. You see, we use in. Used to indicate the location or place. For example, I am currently staying in a hotel. See, I'm currently staying in a hotel. Used to indicate a shape, color, or size. For example, this painting is mostly in blue. Okay, in blue. What color? The students stood in a circle. Okay, size here. Here we have color. Also we have on. Used to express a surface of something. I put an egg on the kitchen. You see, on. You can see this photo on the kitchen table. The paper is on my desk. See, on. The laptop is on the table. Is on the bed. Used to specify days and dates. We talked about this. The garbage truck comes on Wednesdays. You see, on Monday, on Wednesdays. I was born on the 14th day of June in 1988. You see? Used also on, we use it to indicate a device or machine such as a phone or computer. For example, he's on the phone. He's on the phone right now. See? He's on the phone right now. He has been on the computer since this morning. He has been on the computer since this morning. You see? Used to indicate a part of the body. For example, the stick hit me on my shoulder. He kissed me on my cheek. On. Still surface. Still something not inside, but something outside. And now we have at. Used to point out specific time. We talked about this. For example, I will meet you at 12 p.m. Okay, 12 p.m. The bus will stop here at 5:45. Used to indicate a place. For example, there is a party at the clubhouse. There were hundreds of people at the park. You see? Can use it to indicate a place. Used to indicate an email address. For example, when you say, please email me at abc.com. For example, abc@gmail.com. You see, with email we use at. We don't say please email me in or on at. Sometimes with activity we use it with verbs or adjectives. For example, he laughed at my acting. He laughed at me. He laughed at me. He threw a stone at the dog. He threw a stone at the dog. He threw a stone at the dog. You see, I'm good at drawing. I'm good at English. I'm good at writing. I'm good at reading. See? We finish with the prepositions. This is the summary of the summary. The brief of the brief. يعني خلاصة الخلاصة. Okay? The gist. If you want to read more and more about prepositions, just let me open the book and see the units. The units, you can go to them from 121 till 128. 128. Okay. Here we have what? Here we have activities. When you read this and when you listen to this video, to my lecture, you can go and write and solve these activities. This is for you, okay? To check yourself whether you are good at knowing the prepositions or not. We finished with this, but I want to add a new idea. I hope I can add phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs. In the phrasal verbs, we have what? We have verb plus preposition. We just talk about the preposition. Okay? This is what? Phrasal verbs. This is very important. We have, for example, give, up. We have, for example, look, after. Look for. We have, for example, get, up, etc. Here phrasal verbs. In Arabic it means الأفعال العبارية. It consists of what? Verb plus preposition. All of you know these verbs. What does it mean give? كلكم راح تعرفوها وتقولون يعطي. ولوك راح تقولون what معناته ينظر. وget يحصل أو يصل إلى آخره. But if we have a verb plus preposition, إذا عندنا verb plus preposition, the meaning is different. يعطي معنى مختلف. Okay? إحنا non-native speakers, because we don't speak English a lot, okay, because we are non-native speakers, we don't use what? We don't use phrasal verbs. ما نستعمل phrasal verbs في حياتنا اليوم وهذا خطأ. We should use what? Phrasal verbs. لازم نستعملها. الأجانب كلهم يستعملون phrasal verbs. لذلك بعض من الطلاب أو بعض الناس من ترجم يصير عنده مشاكل. إنه مثلا give up راح يترجمها إنه هي يعطي. لكن give up it means what? It means stop. You see? شفتي شلون صارت هنا stop معناته؟ هي معناته stop. فهو يجيك واحد أجنبي يقول لك I give up smoking. من يقول لك I give up smoking يعني شنو هنا معناته؟ يعني أنا طيت دخان، أنا طيت تدخين. It means I stop smoking. شفت هنا معناته؟ تغير. هم الأجانب يستعملوها. look after. سو واحد يقول لي look after شنو؟ واحد يقول look ينظر. look after يعني انظر وراء. behind. لا. look after معناته care. يهتم. مثلا I أو doctors look after patients. هنا أنا you see يعني ينظرون وراءهم لو يعتنون. it means care. doctors care. okay, look after patients, care about patients. This is different. look for مو ينظر إلى. look for it means what? It means search. Okay, for example, I am looking for her. I'm searching, it means. Get up. Get واحد يصل. But get up, it means wake. Example, I get up early every day. You see? It's very important when you want to use phrasal verbs. Very important. You have to know this. If you want to read more and more about them, تقدر تروحون تقرون إذا تريدون. واحد يحب يطور نفسه ويريد يقرأ مثلا يستفاد، تلقاها من بعد ال prepositions. نهاية الكتاب موجودات يونت 37 137 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45. شفتوا ايش قد عليها يونت؟ هاي استفاد بيها، تعرف عليها معلومات، لأن هواية ما يستعملون هذا الشيء، ما يستعملون هذا خطأ، وهواية تترجم ويطلع الترجمة مالته خطأ لأن أنت ما تراعي. عندنا هواية كلمات مثلا turn off turn on. مثلا عندنا take يأخذ take off تصير تقلع مثلا الطائرة the plane takes off. اوكي تغير مثلا break ينكسر، لكن من تجي break down تجي معناه يعطل break down. my car broke down. اوكي شفت هنا شلون تغير المعنى. pass معناته يمر، لكن pass away شنو معناته؟ معناته die يموت. فيقول هذا مثل he passed away يعني توفى. يستعملون عادة passed away، ما يقولون die. قليل يقولون pass away لأن كلمة ملطفة. أرتى من die، ما يقولون واحد ما تقول انتقل كأنما رحل يعني توفى pass away. اوكي هواية كلمات تقدر تشيكها بالإنترنت، تكتب common مثلا common phrasal verb طلعها تقدر. bring يجلب bring يجلب هاي bring. لكن من يصير bring up يربي، يعني واحد رباني مثلا يقول بيبيتي ربتني my grandma brought me up ماذا معنى bring brought me up يعني ربتني مو جابتني. Okay, you can check more and more about this. Thank you so much, and if you have any question you can ask.